a good dry clean. That's 10 years worth of dust gone. Well, there's more, but I'll use the air compressor to get the rest of that off. I think it'll just make it a little bit easier to work. I do like it clean when I work. So now, at least, there's a lot less dust up there. And in here, it obviously looks 100 times better than it did before. You may not be able to see it. My other plan is to give this another coat of hammerite by brush. I'll do that because the first coat was alright, but obviously I couldn't get in under the dash fully, so I'll redo that. That's another little job, probably an hour or two's worth of careful painting and getting it in everywhere, making sure I don't get it on any of the threads where the bench fits in, etc. But yeah, a little bit shinier. Obviously a ton of work left to do, but that again, along with the other stuff that I've done today that's not on show, I think is enough. It is probably coming up to 4:30, 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. So over and out. Thanks for checking in. Right, I guess that's ready for paint now. Another coat of black hammerite on the floor, up against the firewall there. I'll just tape up all the holes. Likewise at the back here, I'll do that in hammerite. It's good enough, because once it's carpeted, no one's really going to care or know. They'll know, but I don't care that they care. So yeah, that's another little jobby job. I probably won't start painting now. It's time, 3 o'clock, because it gets cold this time of the day, and then the paint won't go off overnight, because at the moment it's still hitting under 0 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit at night. But yeah, little by little we take over again. Get going. Thanks for watching. Sunshine, what a nice day. They suggested 12 degrees Celsius today, so fingers crossed. I'm actually going to go into the garage and have a quick rummage and see if I can find some hammerite paint. Mickey's given me half a tin, but I think I've got some at the back there. So let's have a quick look. The other thing I discovered was one of these, a long tall tripod. I always use a box or 2 boxes or 3 boxes or balance shit on top of whatever I've got. So yeah, let's go and have a quick look and see if I can find some paint. That'll be today's job, is painting the inside of the cab, all the floor and the stuff that needs doing. So a quick rummage in my paint pot section. See if I can find anything. It's a bit of a maze to get in here. Right. And I'm on this side again. Look at that, everywhere. Walking around shit. Right, we have the smallest bit of Hammerite black. That's no good. I know why I've got these colours. £5 a tin. When they sell them on sale, that's when I pick them up and I just throw them on the shelf. Because at some point you get to use them. Right, this is what I thought I had. It's Santex Advanced Technology 10-year exterior gloss. This is not Hammerite, so I'm in two minds whether I use that. This is at least a half a tin. And the thing is, if I'm going to be painting the floor, it's really just a second coat, nothing more. Ultimately, sound deadening goes over that, matting goes over that, and then the carpeting, because I have a new carpeting set for the whole interior of the truck as well. So I'm thinking, do I do this? Or do I use Mickey's half a tin and the little small tin? I might be able to get one coat out of everything. Let's see where we go next. Here we go. We've got Mickey on the camera today. I'm not sure, he's a lot quieter in his breathing than what I am. I tend to grunt. Mickey doesn't grunt. So yeah, Santex, if you look at that, that's what we've got. Or the little mini tub of Hammerite. Thanks, Mick. I'm just in the inside.
Oh, just the inside.
Yeah.
We'll spin it around that side, that way. The sun will be in it through the door.
Yeah. That's good. Cool. That camera over there.
I film all the time.
There's films everywhere, cameras, and of course there's all the security cameras as well.
It's all running. Like,
Yeah, this one's running.
yes.
Yeah, I think, should we do a coffee first?
Yeah, have a coffee. Have a coffee.
Have a coffee, you can roll up a cig, but you don't smoke.
No,
at the
I'm not.
minute.
Don't
Stop
smoke.
At the minute.
Yeah. What?
Alright, leave that to warm up a little bit, that's probably a good thing. And then we'll come back. What have I done? I've masked the front, all the holes on the firewall, basically all of them closed up so the paint doesn't go through the firewall onto the front of the firewall, which needs to be sanded back and cleaned up, and then primed and painted. But on the inside, all of the fixed or captive bolts, and there's a couple of rib nuts in there as well, all of those I've actually covered the threads in tape so that there's no ingress of paint into those threads, because then you end up cleaning those as well later on. So the next job now is just to quickly, well, it's never quick, is it, but to basically put a second coat of paint over the existing coat of Hammerite. It's probably going to do it more good than bad, because at the end of the day, when you've put the various layers of sound deadening felt and then the carpeting in there, no one's going to care what the floor looks like, but I do. so it's just a bit of extra protection, and it keeps me busy as well to some extent. But it's a nice way to start, and especially under the dash. Some of that never got paint the first time around because there was still some of the sound deadening, the original sound deadening, stuck behind the fuse box, etc. So yeah, onto this little job. Then that's another little box ticked for the day. I'm also waiting to hear from WES about the grinder stones and wire brush that I've ordered for the grinder that I'm busy restoring. So yeah, more in a bit.